Hi there, today we're going to look into indices. Now, this is a topic that your GCSE students can look at if you're a high level GCSE student or revising A grade topics. Alternatively, if you're just beginning your C1, which is your first module for your A level maths, you have to know your basics for your indices. So this will be a good introduction and a recap for you. So there's 6 basic rules. The first, possibly 2 and 3, you should already know. Remember, if you have two same numbers raised to an indice and I'm timesing them, let's say that's 5 to the 7. Remember, you add these indices, so therefore that would be 5 to the power of 9. When you're dividing indices, so let's just use 7 to the power of 8 divided by 7 to the power of 4. Remember, you take these away. 8 minus 4 will just give you 7 to the power of 4. So they're quite straightforward, they're quite simple. The third one is when they're in brackets. So let's just say, for example, you have 8 squared, all in brackets, to the power of 3. So you just multiply these two numbers. Okay, so therefore 2 times 3 is 6. So you're just going to end up with 8 to the power of 6. The fourth one, if you have anything to the negative, so in books generally you see it like this, you see this rule written down like that. Okay, so anything raised to the power of minus n, that will give you a fraction. So straight away you need to see that that line will translate into a fraction. It's the best way to remember it. And then put the 1 over it, will be a to the power of n. Whichever indice you have here will give you that one there. So for example, if we use numbers, say if you had 4 to the minus 2, then that will give you 1 over, remember it's going to be a fraction, and bring that 2 down with this, so 4 squared. Simplify wherever you can, it's important. So 4 squared is 16. Please don't write down 8, a lot of students write down 8. 4 squared is not 4 times 2, 4 squared is 4 times 4. Okay, your fifth rule. Again, in books you would see a to the power of 1 over n. Okay, now the way they explain it is the nth root. So what that means is that with this number, you want to take a root of this number. So for example, anything raised to the power of a half. Alright, A-level students should know this. It will be a square root of 4, which again simplify wherever you can, and that's going to be 2. If we had, for example, 8 raised to the power of a third, then that would be the cube root. Can you see the nth root? My nth term becomes a 3. Okay, so the cube root of that one, and that will give you 2. Because you need 3 same numbers that multiply to give you 8. So what we're saying here is 2 times 2 times 2. 4 times 2, which give me 8. So therefore that's my 8 to the power of third, my nth root, which is 3, cube root of 8 will be 2. Okay, number 6. Similar to this one, but now you're not always going to get 1 as a numerator. You could get, I don't know, 8 to the power of 2/3. So now you treat this the same way. You already know that if it was 8 to the power of third, you would take the cube root of 8. But now look what happens. What about this 2? This 2 stays outside. So you solve this. Remember Bidmus rules? You solve this, whatever's in a bracket. Cube root of 8 is 2 squared, which will be 4. Okay, and lastly, this is the easiest one. Again, something you have to remember. Anything raised to the power of 0 is going to be 1. Alright? Have a look at some of the exercises in this CD. Attempt them, but remember you have to memorize these rules. Then they won't be given to you in the exams. These are something you're going to have to memorize, and that will help you with your questions. Thanks for watching.